Well, on the festival of St. Rita, it was no surprise that a ceremony was held on the steps of the closed Catholic house of worship that bears the same name. Former parishioners at the Douglas Street Parish are still holding out that the church will be reopened once again.
Do it this year because people are hurting so much and people are sorrowful. And we need to encourage each other. We need to encourage each other to keep the faith, as you say, and to maintain relationships. Closing of a church affects relationships. And these are people who've come to this church for a long time, have those relationships. They don't see each other as much as they used to anymore because this was a gathering place on a weekly basis. So we're going to gather whenever we can on important days, and this is an important day. And it was wonderful.
Is there any chance of getting these doors reopened in your mind?
Yes, I believe there is. We have appealed the decree to relegate the church to profane use. We've appealed that to the congregation of the clergy in the Vatican. And we've obtained the services of lawyers, of canon lawyers in Rome, who seem to be very good. And it is now, they have presented the case, like just on an informal basis, presented themselves to the congregation, and proceedings will happen sometime in the next year. We're not exactly sure when. But we've had very good signs from in similar circumstances in other dioceses where the Congregation for the Clergy has said the church can be closed as a parish, but the church must stay open as a church building, as a place of worship. And that's what we hope would happen here.
We're hoping very much that our church will reopen. This is why we're here for the Festival of St. Rita, doing our prayers here. But we're also praying for the whole church, Greg. What we're doing is we're hoping that our prayers and our actions within the Catholic Church are going to help everybody to think that there's going to be a unity that comes out of it, that people will be able to feel better about their faith again, especially the parishioners whose churches have been closed.
I see St. Rita is back in her normal spot again. That's got to be an emotional lift.
It certainly was. We borrowed it from a former parishioner who's been keeping it safe in their house, and to have it there in that spot with the flowers around it, and just as a symbol of us trying so hard.
A parish is a community, all right? And in the most normal parish is called the territorial parish, where you have a region, and the people in that region, they're a part of that parish, they attend in this church, okay? A parish, the boundaries can be changed, okay? It can be closed, it can be changed, it can be merged. That can be changed. The building is the place where they worship. And so the church building, which was once a parish church, can now become a shrine. It could become a chapel associated with another parish. It could become a house of prayer. It could be a retreat center. It could be something else, but it's still a church, a place for divine worship, for the celebration of the Mass.